Numbers 14. So all the congregation lifted up their voices and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the sons of Israel complained against Moses and Aaron, and the whole congregation said to them, If only we had died in the land of Egypt, or if only we had died in this wilderness. Why has Yahweh brought us to this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and children should become victims? Would it not be better for us to return to Egypt? And Yahweh said to Moses, How long will this people reject me, and how long will they not believe me with all the signs which I have performed among them? I will strike them with the pestilence, and disinherit them, and I will make of you a greater and mightier nation than they. And Moses said to Yahweh, Yahweh is slow to anger and abundant in mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, but he by no means clears the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the sons to the third and fourth generation. Pardon, I pray, the iniquity of this people according to the greatness of your mercy, just as you have forgiven this people from Egypt and even until now. And Yahweh said, I have pardoned according to your word, but truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of Yahweh, because all these men who have seen my glory and the signs which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness have put me to the test this 10 times, and have not heeded my voice. Surely they shall not see the land of which I swore to their fathers, nor any of those who rejected me shall see it. But your little ones, whom you said would be victims, I will bring in, and they shall know the land which you have despised. Numbers 15. The person who does beguile presumptuously, whether he is native-born or a stranger, that one brings reproach on Yahweh, and that person shall be cut off from among his people, because the word of Yahweh he has despised, and has broken his commandment. Number 16. And they gathered together against Moses and Aaron. And Yahweh spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And they fell on their faces and said, God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and you be angry with all the congregation? And Moses spoke to the congregation, saying, Depart now from the tents of these wicked men, and touch not anything which is theirs, lest you be consumed in all their sins. And he finished speaking all these words. As he finished speaking all these words, the ground split apart that was under them, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up. The congregation gathered against Moses and Aaron, and Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, Get away from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And those who died in the plague were 14,700. Number 17, no comment. Numbers 18, and Yahweh spoke to Aaron, all the best of the oil, and all the best of the new wine, and the grain, their first fruits, which they offer to Yahweh, I have given them to you. In their land you shall have no inheritance, nor shall you have any portion among them. I am your portion, and your inheritance among the sons of Israel.